Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today for this Nexford Virtual Tour. We're just going to wait another minute for more people to join us, but in the meantime, I would love for the participants or the attendees to just introduce themselves. I'd love to learn more about you guys. If you can jump into the webinar chat and just tell me more about yourself. Where in the world are you joining us from today? And which Nexford program are you interested in enrolling in? All right, I see people already introducing themselves on chat. I'm happy to see that. Hi, Leonie from Uganda. You're interested in enrolling in a BBA with an AI specification or specialization. That's amazing. That's a great choice. Definitely a popular one. All right. Let's see on the clock here. We could just wait another minute. I'd love to hear from more people, and then we'll get started. I see here Oluwafemi joining from Nigeria, enrolling in the MBA program. I hope you've started your application already, Oluwafemi, and that it's going smoothly. Perhaps you've already spoken with one of our Nexford application specialists. That would be amazing. Hi, Ayaka. Isaac from Uganda would like to join MBA. I'm happy to see some Uganda representation here in this mini virtual tour today. You'd like to join an MBA. Wonderful. We've got Jerry Emmanuel from Nigeria interested in enrolling in the MBA program. Fantastic. All right. As participants start rolling in, I can see we have 7 attendees so far. I think we can get started just for the sake of time here. So I'd love to start just by introducing myself to everybody. My name is Mai, and I'm a senior Nexford application specialist. I have been with Nexford for more than 5 years now, and during that time, I've spoken with many aspiring learners, such as you guys, with common questions about the learning experience at Nexford and how the online learning platform looks like, how the experience overall is going to be. Are you going to feel online? Are you going to feel, sorry, lonely or alone when you're studying online? Or, in which ways can you interact with fellow learners or faculty members or professors or just the global community at Nexford? And so I will be covering those areas today. I will be walking you through the agenda here. So just, a welcome message. I'll be covering that with everybody and just talking more about Nexford University and our programs, and then how to apply and what scholarship offers we have for international students. And then the virtual tour part is, I know, one of the main reasons people have joined this webinar today. So the virtual tour will be me going through the online platform with you, just, through a demo account, showing you how that looks like, how the experience may be like studying at Nexford, and then we can have a short Q&A at the end before wrapping up the call. All right. Let's move forward. I do want to state for everybody that this webinar is being recorded, so you can watch a playback once it's done and we've uploaded it on our YouTube channel. If you do want to watch the recording of the webinar, you can just reach out to us on WhatsApp or email our help inbox and just request a recording if you do want to watch it again. And a reminder for everybody, since I did mention there's going to be a Q&A at the end. So please, if you have questions ready, you want to ask me anything about the learning experience, please drop your questions in the Q&A section or the Q&A portion so that I can answer you towards the end of the webinar. All right, with that, let's continue. So I want to welcome everybody, first of all, to Nexford University and tell you that Nexford is designed for a global audience that are looking to build in-demand skills while earning recognized and accredited credentials. We've reimagined what a modern university experience looks like. We've torn down the walls of the traditional campus, and we've designed a modern learning experience that's 100% online. By leveraging technology, we deliver world-class education at a fraction of the cost of traditional universities. And of course, our programs are future focused and they're skills and competency based, which enables you to build practical skills you will use to get ahead in your career. Having said that, I often love to share this with everybody. It's just a welcome message from our founder and our CEO, Fadlul Tarzi, where he tells everybody a bit more about Nexford University, how we got started, and what Nexford University's mission is. So I want to play this video for everybody just for a few seconds so you have an idea. Yeah, sorry guys, give me a second here. All right, so I'll just play this video for everybody just for a few seconds.
It's been said that the future is a convenient place for dreams, so why not dream big? I've always known education changes lives, but I first realized its impact over a decade ago. On my entrepreneurial journey, I saw a gap between the skills of college graduates and the needs of employers. With my own startups, I struggled to find people with the right competencies. For example, I couldn't find a software engineer with effective communication skills. I couldn't find the creative designers who could plan. I thought to myself, is this why unemployment stats of college graduates grab so many media headlines? And it's not our graduates' fault. Burdened by heavy debt, cohorts of learners walk away from university unprepared for the workplace. That's why I set out to create a university for you, one that I'm convinced has the potential to positively impact lives as well as millions worldwide. I'm Fadl Al-Tarzi, and I can proudly say that I'm the founder and CEO of Nexford University. Expect NXU to meet you where you are.
All right, guys, that's just a sneak peek. Hopefully, you can watch it in its entirety once you get enrolled at Nexford. But I do hope that that video gave you just a better idea about how Nexford got started and Nexford's mission. All right, let's move forward. So why do learners choose Nexford? So Nexford was designed for online learning. Nexford was created as an online university, as you heard, from the very beginning. We didn't start as a traditional university and then move online. We built everything with the global learner in mind, and we designed our program specifically for the online space. We're relevant and we're flexible in that we want the skills learners gain to always stay relevant. So we regularly update and adjust our courses to meet industry needs. Flexibility is also key. So some learners finish a course in 1 month while others take 2 months. It's really, up to you because we know everybody learns at their own pace. But of course, there are deadlines to meet for assignment submissions and assessments and so on. Of course, Nexford is licensed and accredited to confer degrees in the US. A university must first be licensed, and Nexford is licensed in Washington, D.C. We'll talk about the license and accreditation in the next slide. But for now, I also want to mention that building connections is one of the important things at Nexford as well. We believe learning should be a community experience, and at Nexford, learners connect with each other and with our faculty to create a supportive network. It's about building a global community where everyone can learn and grow together. So just a little more information on the accreditation. Nexford is accredited by the Distance Education Accrediting Commission, which is DEAC for short. The DEAC is listed by the U.S. Department of Education as a recognized accrediting agency and is also recognized by the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, which is CHIA for short. We're also licensed by the Higher Education Licensure Commission, which is HELC in DC, in Washington, DC, which is the same organization that licenses all physical universities operating in Washington, D.C. Now, just an overview about our programs before we get into the specific different programs in the graduate and undergraduate level. So we created our programs using what we call a workforce alignment model for short. It's WAM. This means our programs are designed to be forward-looking, ensuring that they include the skills employers are actively seeking. So to do this, we not only conduct in-depth research, but we also work with a global advisory board that are made up of industry experts. They help us identify the most important skills for today's workforce. We meet with them several times a year to review new programs and suggest updates to existing ones. For example, we recently revamped our BBA degree program, and their insights played a big part in shaping those changes. So our goal has always been to help learners connect with the careers that they want. That's why we offer a range of programs to suit different needs. For our master's degrees, our flagship program is the MBA, but we've also introduced new programs in the last 2 years, like the Master of Science in Digital Transformation, the Master of Science in Data Analytics, and the Master of Science in Entrepreneurship. So the Master of Science in Entrepreneurship, or the MSE for short, is unique with 16 courses compared to 12 courses in our other master programs. As for our bachelor's degree, our BBA offers specializations in areas like AI and business analytics, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing, so learners can focus on the fields that matter most to them. Just to let you know, we also offer short certificates and individual courses for those that are not ready to commit to a full program, whether it's, for time reasons or financial. So we offer these short certificates with just 4 courses, 4 to 5 courses that can be completed in 4 to 6 months. You can even take individual courses if you want to focus on one specific topic. And we offer stackable credentials, which means you can start with a single course or a short certificate and build your way up to a degree. So anything you take from those, if they are already included in the curriculum of the program or the degree program you wish to enroll in eventually, once you have the finances or you have the time, you're not going to repeat any single courses or short certificates you took already. So we have that on offer as well. All right. Now let's talk about the different programs. Starting with the graduate degrees, I know in the call today we have a lot of people that are interested in the MBA degree program. The MBA is a flexible and versatile degree with specializations like AI, cybersecurity, fintech and blockchain, and sustainability, and is designed to build both core knowledge and leadership skills for career advancement. It's highly project-based, focusing on real-world applications like creating international market entry strategies that incorporate global, financial, economic, and sustainable factors or sustainability factors. So who should take an MBA? People who might want to be an analyst, a VP, a managing director, a chief operations officer, CEO, and so on. So it's a very versatile degree. Please feel free to take a screenshot of the slide if you like, but I also want to note that all this information is available on our website, as well as all of the following slides. There's no information here that you would not find on our website already. We have the full curriculum, we have the breakdown of every single course, as well as the average completion time and the skills you are expected to learn from every program. So next I want to talk about the Master of Science in Digital Transformation. This is another flexible hands-on degree designed to prepare professionals to lead innovation and drive business value in today's tech-driven world, with specializations in AI, cybersecurity, innovation, and technology management. And technology management, it equips learners with the skills to solve real-world problems and stay ahead in the rapidly evolving tech landscape. This program is highly project-based, focusing on practical applications like developing AI-driven tools to improve healthcare efficiency and operations. It's all about learning by doing and applying technology to create real impact. So who should take the MSDT? It's ideal for aspiring CIOs, innovation managers, technology strategists, or anyone looking to lead technology enablement in their organization. If you want to drive innovation and transform your organization, this degree is for you. You'll see at the top right here, these logos, these red logos. These are for CompTIA. So CompTIA is the world's most trusted certifying body of IT professionals. They're the largest vendor-neutral credentialing program for technology workers. CompTIA has awarded more than 2.5 million certifications in areas such as cybersecurity, networking, cloud computing, and technical support. So the MSDT curriculum includes integrated CompTIA certification preparation courses like Network Plus, Security Plus, and Project Plus, which become accessible after reaching the halfway point of your MSDT program without any extra charges. These courses can be accessed through both Canvas and My NXU platforms, which is the online learning platform at Nexford, which I will be showing you a little later on. So we're going to move on to the next program, which is the MSDA. So the Master of Science in Data Analytics, we know that data is at the core of everything we do, and this program is designed to equip learners with the essential skills needed to thrive in today's data-driven world. You'll gain expertise in machine learning, data visualization, modeling, and mining, while also covering important topics like law, ethics, and how to communicate effectively. Throughout this program, you'll work on projects like creating data visualization narratives that help guide strategic decision-making and transforming complex data into compelling reports and stories. Plus, you'll also have the opportunity to earn another CompTIA certification through this called Data Plus, adding even more value to your learning experience. If anyone has any questions about anything I've covered so far, please drop them in the Q&A section so I can get to your questions at the end. All right, finally, the last Master of Science degree program that we offer, the entrepreneurship one, is a dynamic and forward-thinking program that's designed for both aspiring entrepreneurs and those looking to lead or scale established businesses already. It covers essential skills like product design, marketing strategy, and scaling an organization, along with innovative seminar courses that focus on soft skills such as communication and leadership. So students will work on practical projects, including building a product roadmap that connects business strategy to commercial success. This program is perfect for anyone looking to enhance their strategic insight, leadership abilities, and overall effectiveness as a business leader. All right, next we're going to talk about our undergraduate degree program, our Bachelor of Business Administration degree program. This has been redesigned recently to be even more flexible for learners. We know many people out there have already taken some courses or gained skills, so we allow you to transfer up to 50% of your credits into the program. This way you don't need to retake classes for skills you already have. And while bachelor's degrees typically take 4 years, at Nexford you can often finish in 3 or perhaps 2.5, and we're really excited about how these changes make earning a degree more accessible and practical. We offer 6 different specializations within the BBA degree program, and you can take up to 4 specializations. So there's so much flexibility in the BBA degree program because you can combine certain courses together to allow you to graduate with 1, 2, 3, or even 4 specializations at a time. And of course, you will be guided by our success team, our learner success team, and I'll talk about them a little later on when I'm showing you the online platform about who they are and their role in helping you go through your program. All right, next I'll talk about admissions, which includes just mentioning our scholarship offers, how to apply at Nexford, what are the admission requirements you need for your application, and enrollment. So we do offer partial scholarships for international students, and these apply for the master's degree program, the Bachelor of Business Administration degree program. They do not apply for the single courses or short certificates. So eligible international applicants can apply for a partial scholarship. Depending on the program that you're applying for, you still need to meet the admission requirements, of course, for the program that you chose to study, and then you should receive a positive application decision, hopefully, from our scholarships team once you do apply. So what are the admission requirements at Nexford? For our degrees, applications for enrollment into Nexford degree programs are going to be reviewed by our admissions team, and in most cases require submission of official transcripts sent from a learner's previous learning institution. So we consider transcripts official only when it is sent from your previous institution directly to Nexford University, but you can apply with a copy, an unofficial copy for now, for the program that you're enrolling in, and we give you up to 60 days from the start of your program to provide any missing documents, including proof of English proficiency. So, if you graduated from an institution with English as the main language, then that's all. Your transcript should be enough to enroll at Nexford. All right, for certificates and courses, we offer direct registration, which means that you can submit the required documents that I'm going to talk about next and complete your registration and payment online to get started immediately. So you don't have to provide your transcripts and all of that. You can enroll quickly to the single courses, for example, and we waive the application fee. I'll be talking more about the application fee and the process in the next slide. But let's cover the essentials, the essential admission requirements, no matter what program you're applying to at Nexford. So we need a government issued identification, we need a passport quality photo, and we need an official transcript, as well as English proficiency. All right, for degrees, for the graduate degree programs, such as the MBA and the MSDA, so that's the MS in Data Analytics, we require a bachelor's degree from an accredited university in business or a related field. If you do not have this, you will take a prerequisite. It's a business fundamentals course prior to your degree enrollment to the MBA. If you do not have the above, you will take a statistics course prior to your degree enrollment in the MSDA. For the MSDT, we require a bachelor's degree from an accredited university in IT, business, or a related field. And like the above, you will take a prerequisite course called Foundations of Digital Transformation before going straight to the MSDT curriculum to qualify you. For the MSE, that's in the entrepreneurship, we just need a bachelor's degree from an accredited university. As for our BBA degree program, we need what is equivalent to a high school certificate, a valid high school certificate. That can be your high school diploma, it can be your GED, or an equivalent exam, and valid copies of your official diploma and transcript in English. Finally, for the certificates and courses, the graduate level courses or certificates, we just need a bachelor's degree from an accredited university, and for the undergraduate, same as the BBA. We just need a high school diploma, GED, or equivalent. So I hope that's clear for everybody. Again, you can always speak to our team for more information. Feel free to drop your questions in the Q&A, as I mentioned. Next, let's talk about, quickly just about the application steps. So after you reviewed our admission requirements, you understand them very well. Hopefully, you know what you need to do. You can go to apply.nxu.nexford.edu to start your application. You can start your application anytime. You can even exit the platform. It saves your progress, so you can go back and continue from where you left off. Once you do submit your application, there's a $25 one-time mandatory application fee for the application and for the submission and review of your application. The admissions review process can take 1 to 2 days. Often you can even receive a same-day decision if your application is clear and you've met all of the admission requirements. If instead you have, documents where your names don't match up, you may be requested to provide an affidavit. If you have documents that need translating, we do offer in-house translation, so that might take some time or delay your application. Those are the only cases where that does happen. Otherwise, 1 to 2 days is the average admission review period. And then once you receive a successful application decision, hopefully, that is when you need to confirm your enrollment. You will sign an enrollment agreement and choose your start date, whether you want to start next month, as soon as our programs start, or perhaps you want to start 2 or 3 months ahead. We do offer for people to get enrolled early and choose a future start date up to 3 months ahead. And then you start your program on your chosen start date. Of course, this process also includes paying at least the first month of your chosen program tuition to be fully enrolled at Nexford. I apologize for the confirm enrollment date at the bottom here. It says by January 29. Of course, we are well into February right now. I would have needed to update that. So the enrollment deadline right now for the March 1st intake is February 26th. So February 26th is when you need to complete your enrollment if you wish to join our nearest intake, which will begin on March 1. Finally, I will just do an overview of positive learner outcomes and, our why we do what we do at Nexford University. So we did an alumni survey in 2024 of our graduates, and these are just some stats from our Nexford graduates. So 96% of them are employed full-time across global companies. 80% received a promotion within 18 months. 54% within a year got a salary increase, with some earning up to 75% more. 77% got a degree skills that matched their career goals, so that serves workplace alignment. 84% are currently in roles from managers to C-suite. We have 74% that are in innovation sectors that are employed in ICT, finance, and operation sectors. And finally, we have 98% that recommend Nexford. So 98% of our graduates would recommend Nexford University. All right, so that is an overview of all of our programs. I would love to hear from you guys if you have any questions before we go to the virtual tour part of our presentation today. I will share my screen again here so we can move on. So what you're currently looking at is the main platform of our online learning, the main dashboard of our online learning platform at Nexford. Once you get enrolled, you complete your application, you complete your enrollment, you get a full access to the online platform, and you get your login credentials through which you can log in, right? So this is the main dashboard on our PC or laptop version. We also have a mobile application called Canvas Student. So you're welcome to download this today if you like, but it's important to note that, like I mentioned earlier, you can only access the Nexford University platform once you've completed your enrollment. So you can download this on, an Android phone or an iPhone, and then you can study on the go. It's fully functional in that you can check your grades, you can do a few assignments, you can connect with learners and professors, check your calendar, you can sync your calendar with your phone so that you receive notifications on your phone for reminders for deadlines and so much more. It's great for using when you want to study on the go. We do not have fixed class times at Nexford. So this means that you can log in any time of the day, any time of the week to complete your studying, something that suits your schedule, as long as you make sure to meet the deadlines for assignments and assessments and final projects. So back to the main dashboard here. These boxes represent courses that you're enrolled in at Nexford, or a resource you always have access to, such as the writing lab. So the NXU Orientation here is an orientation course. It's sort of your welcome package. Once you get enrolled at Nexford, you're going to be required to complete this course before starting your official Nexford program. You're not being graded on this. It can be finished in as little as 30 minutes, and it's all about just providing you with all the tools that you need to succeed through the online platform. You're going to get access to all of the university policies, access, the academic resources and services, and strategies for succeeding in the online learning platform. So if you jump to the module section here, you'll see there are 4 modules, module 1 through 4. So like I said, it's quite short. You just need to go through all of this. Then it's going to equip you with everything that you need to know. And this is where you get that welcome video from our CEO, Fadl Tarzi. And when you move on, we encourage you from the beginning to join WhatsApp study groups. So we have learner groups that you can join on WhatsApp. It's great to have a study buddy from the beginning of your program. And since we have learners from more than 110 countries around the world right now, this means you can join any WhatsApp group to your liking, whether it's program specific, country specific, or intake specific. You can also get matched up with a peer mentor. So peer mentors are current Nexford learners that are dedicated to making you feel welcome and helping you get settled in the new learning environment. So if you do want to book a session with any of these peer mentors, you can reach out to our success team, or go through this link. And like I said, they're there to help you. They can help share best practices. They could offer a listening ear if you're struggling. They can show you around the learning platform. They can connect you with the Nexford community to widen your network and open different social learning experiences for you. And of course, they can share their own experiences on how they were able to maintain or boost their grades and stay engaged in their courses. And then you'll see here, it'll be your first time seeing the discussion forum at Nexford. So we have discussion forums that are embedded within the courses. So every single course has a discussion forum that's normally used to spark, vibrant discussions between learners about course content and more. But for the NXU Orientation course, here we're just giving you a prompt to introduce yourself to the community for the first time. You can tell everybody why you joined Nexford, more about your study and work background. You can share a link to your LinkedIn profile if you like, which a lot of learners like to do, to connect with more and more learners around the world. Of course, I am not a Nexford learner, so this is just a demo account. You'll see that the topic is closed for comments here, but normally at the bottom is where you can see the different posts from different learners from around the world, and you can engage with each other, you can comment, you can react to their posts, and so on. And then as you progress through the program, here we talk more about the university experience and the online platform. As I mentioned, you would get access to all of the university policies, the Learner Success Resource Center, the knowledge base. So you have all the information you need to succeed. And then we talk about more about like navigating Canvas, the online platform, and how to get help. So receiving notifications in your account area here in the left side navigation pane at the top. This is where you can control what kind of notifications you receive. So you have full control over that. So you make sure to never miss out on anything important like due dates or, announcements or grades and so on. And then finally, getting help. I mentioned the success team a few times throughout this call today so far. So the success team is comprised of success advisors that serve as your coach or your mentor throughout your program. They're there to help you succeed. They are posted all around the world, which allows you almost 24/7 access to reach out to them, whether that's on WhatsApp or booking a 1-hour call with them or sending them an email. They're there to help you. Often you'll find that success advisors reach out to you before you even think of reaching out to them because they're tracking your progress. They can tell if it looks like you're struggling or falling behind in your studies or whatever it is that you need in your online experience. They're there to help you. They'll reach out to you and support you. They can help you with goal setting. They can help you with very specific advice about when to study. You can share with them, how your career is like right now, what your job hours your work hours are like, when is the slots within your week or your weekend that you think you may be able to study, and they can work that out with you and help you set up a study schedule that suits you and can help you complete your programs on time if you want to go at a regular pace or if you want to have an accelerated learning experience. They're going to help you with that. If you want to finish your program faster, they're going to help you figure that out and how that can match your life and your responsibilities right now. All right, guys, so that is a sneak peek of the orientation. Like I said, you're going to need to complete this before you start your official program. Next, I want to talk about the writing lab. So we know that not everybody is a natural born writer. And for the types of assignments you may be required to do at Nexford, you may need help with your academic writing. You may need help with, your research skills or paragraph structure and so on. So just go to the modules area here for more advice. You'll see here more information on style guide so that you can use that for your assignments and projects. And then you can master the latest techniques for ethical AI use in research and content creation. So all of this is going to help ensure that your assignments shine at Nexford and sets you apart. And then as you can see, you get tips and tricks on English grammar, paragraph structure, and more. Of course, you could always reach out to your course professor. There's a people section within every course that you're enrolled in at Nexford that gives you more information about who is teaching the course and what are the other students that are enrolled in that course with you. That's something you can always access inside any course. So for example, business analytics is one of the graduate level courses, and there's a people section right here. Again, I am not an expert learner. This is just a demo account. That's why you're only seeing me, but you should be able to see a long list of learners enrolled in the course with you. And under the column of role, you should look for student or teacher. And if you see teacher, then you can click on their information. You can get their email address and contact info. You can even book one-on-one sessions with professors, and they can help you with anything that you need. So again, advising sessions can be with the learner success team, but it can also be with a professor. And I want to add that professors already host about two live lectures twice. So that's twice a month. They host live lectures. They're only optional. They're not required for you to attend, but they're so useful. They're so beneficial. I encourage all learners to try to make the time to join these live lectures. You get to see and interact with other Nexford learners around the world. You get to have insider tips and great advice from faculty members or professors to help you succeed in your programs and your courses and your projects and to do better. And so I really think that there's so much benefit in joining those live lectures from faculty members. Okay, we're back in the main dashboard here. This left side navigation pane follows you no matter where you go in the online platform. You'll see there's a calendar here where you can check, your calendar. Items get added to your calendar automatically depending on what you're enrolled in. Of course, you can add your own event, your own to-do item. You can make it repeat if you want the frequency. This can be synchronized with your phone and your laptop, so that way you never miss out on any important reminders. Then there's the inbox I mentioned earlier. This can be accessed both on the computer as well as the mobile app. You can select the course that you're enrolled in and select whether or not you want to send a message to a teacher or a student. Again, I'm only being given the option here to message myself, but you should be able to message anybody, put your subject and message and send, and it is that easy to communicate with fellow learners or faculty members. You'll find that within the courses, there's a live chat area as well. So there's a ton of ways you can communicate with the community, whether it's in a discussion forum or email or live sessions or discussion forums or the website live the live chat, for example, and of course the WhatsApp study groups. So there's a lot of options for you there. All right, I know we're running here on extra time, so just to wrap up, guys, let's talk about some of the learner benefits that you get while studying at Nexford. One of those ways is through the NXU library. So the NXU library is a robust library of over 60 million resources that covers so many different topics. You'll see here, for example, business, computer science, dictionaries, and encyclopedias. So these do include, databases, they include articles and publications, ebooks, and so much more. So all of this is accessible anytime, anywhere for no additional cost. It's a great research tool for you to utilize while you're studying at Nexford. And like I said, this is packed with thousands and thousands, up to 60 million resources for you to use while you're studying at Nexford. So this can really help you with your assignments. And then there's LinkedIn Learning. So if you haven't heard of LinkedIn Learning, it is connected to LinkedIn. And normally you need a paid subscription for LinkedIn Learning. But as a Nexford learner, you get free and unlimited access to more than 16,000 LinkedIn Learning courses and videos at no additional cost. It's already included in your program tuition at Nexford. And it does not have to be related to the Nexford program that you're studying. And that's the great thing about it, is if you are interested in data analytics, and at the same time, marketing, for example, you're studying data analytics with Nexford and you have an additional interest in marketing, you can take marketing courses at LinkedIn Learning and upskill in that way. So also when you complete any LinkedIn Learning course, you do receive a certificate of completion. It's a great way to boost your CV or your resume and accelerate your career growth. And that's just one of the many career services you have access to studying at Nexford University. So that's LinkedIn Learning that I covered already. We also have IBM Digital Nation Africa, or IBM DNA for short. And this is for those only based in Africa at the moment. If you're interested in programming, cybersecurity, or AI, then this is definitely for you. Forage. So Forage is already a free resource where you can get free job simulations at real companies like Accenture, here you have PepsiCo, you have so much more, JP Morgan, HSBC, Bloomberg, and so on. So these vary in difficulty levels, as you can see, as well as the completion time. These immersive experiences let you practice real world skills and build your confidence, giving you a competitive edge in the job market, and you'll be ready to unlock your potential and achieve your goals. So you also receive a certificate, of course, of completion once you finish a Forage job simulation program. All right, I believe I've covered everything I can in our short time in this mini virtual tour today. So I'm ready to take some questions. Oh, sorry guys. Was everybody not able to see my screen earlier? I see a message from Fabrice saying that there was no image at the moment except for the one on the small screen. Since you see nothing, what is the problem? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everybody was still able to see my screen. Can you confirm? All right, I see our first question in the Q&A section here from an anonymous attendee asking, can you discuss the application fee waiver again, please? Yes, of course. So for our single courses at Nexford that take 1 to 2 months to complete, those do not have an application fee that you need to pay. You can enroll directly in those. So when I say enroll directly, that means you only need to pay a one-time course fee for those, and that's it, because it only takes 1 to 2 months to complete. So there's no application fee that you need to pay for those. That's only for the single courses, just to clarify. I hope that answers your question to the anonymous attendee. All right, I see a question here from Leonie Rosberg. And also thank you so much, Leonie, for confirming, as well as Oluwafemi, that you could see my screen earlier. That's a relief. I was worried that there was a technical issue, but I'm glad to hear that. Leonie says, do you have statistics on job placement in Africa after the BBA? That is a great question. We do have a lot of testimonials from our learners and our alumni. We do have a video on YouTube as well with some of the testimonials and where our learners were able to go and how to help their career after studying with Nexford. I'm not sure that we have, statistics fully in all of Africa after the BBA, but I recommend you chat with our team further, perhaps to get that information. Let me share with you a link where you can get more information. And I think what would really help Leonie as well is that if you search for alumni on LinkedIn, you can get a lot of information about where they currently work, how many are registered on LinkedIn as Nexford learners or Nexford graduates, and where in the world they're working right now. And that can give you a great idea about the success of a lot of these graduates. So I responded to you in the Q&A section, Leonie. You're most welcome, Leonie. All right, let me add another link here for just a little note about Nexford alumni. That information is public and you can check that on LinkedIn. Anonymous attendees saying good afternoon. Thank you for the session. You're most welcome. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Anonymous attendees asking, is it possible to round up an MBA program in 8 months? Let me check. I mean, it's possible that we've had learners complete their program in about 10 months. Whether or not you can complete it in 8 months, I don't think is currently possible. So this is because you can fast track your program. That's true. So the average duration for the MBA program is 12 to 18 months. So how can you fast track it? You can fast track it by completing your term in 1 month instead of 2 months. So a term at Nexford is 2 months, and you can take one course every 2 months, or you can take two courses every 2 months, or you can take those two courses and complete them in 1 month instead of 2 months. So that way, you can finish in as little as 10 months. Of course, to do this, you have to put more effort into your studies. You may need to submit assessments every other day instead of weekly to complete 2 courses in a month. I will share this with you also on chat, so you have this information. We have Quen's Fabrice asking, are the online courses also available in French? Unfortunately not. All of our programs currently are in English, and we do require proof of English proficiency. All right. Any further questions, guys? Encouraging everybody to share more questions. I see something in the chat here. Ayaka Isaac is asking, how would some validate the quality of your courses? I would need, sorry, if you can clarify that, Ayaka, because due to our accreditation already, that means that there's rigorous review of our programs and our curriculum to meet those accreditation requirements. Oh, I see. If you said it takes less than 18 months, how would you validate the quality of your courses? You said it could take less than 18 months. Yes, this is again, it can less than 18 months is like you can finish faster as soon as 10 months, right? So that's just 8 months less. Of course, there are grade requirements you need to still meet, so you can't be having a low GPA, failing your assignments, for example, or not doing well in your assignments and final projects and still graduate. So you're going to learn all about grading. And I'm happy to share this more with people right now as well. I know we didn't have a chance to cover some of the grading curriculum. So that's a good question, Ayaka, because you reminded me to share this as well with everybody. So let's say within our business analytics course, you'll see that there's a grades area. You're being graded, of course, on all of your assignments. They all have due dates. You have an overall GPA, a cumulative GPA. There's an assignment area. If I were to pick any assignment, for example, let's do this module 1 assignment. You'll see here whether or not you get 1 attempt or more. Well, this one has only 1 attempt allowed to pass this assignment. You have clear details on the assignment requirement. Here's an overview. And then the description for the assignment, instructions for the assignment is very, very specific, and tips to succeed in this assignment. Use this guide for creating an effective presentation, for example. And then maybe the most important is the grading rubric. For every single assignment at Nexford, there's a grading rubric that guides you in what are the requirements, what is the criteria that you need to meet in order to get high grades. So for every criteria here, you can see that you can get any points from 0 up until 20 for each section. So what is your understanding of business analytics concept, for example? Did you showcase that in your assignment? Analysis steps. Did it lack a demonstration of a basic understanding of business analytics concepts, or did you demonstrate a deep understanding of that? Real life retail scenario, for example, how did you grade in that? The presentation of findings, was it a good presentation or not? How about the slide design and organization? And so on, and then it totals to the number of points required to get a high grade. So it's really important to also go through this grading rubric for every single assignment, and it's tailored to every single assignment depending on what that assignment or project is. And of course, depending on the type of, assignment here, for example, this one is requiring that you do a PowerPoint presentation. Once you've done it as per the requirements above, you upload your document here and submit your assignment for review. So that is just an example for everybody. Ayaka saying, what could be the difference between the learners who have taken 18 months and less than? It really, you can have the same grades as somebody who has completed their program in 18 months. The only difference is that you have more time. Your ability to complete, for example, like I said, there are no fixed class times and everybody has their own capability. And what I mean by that is what you can do in 1 hour, Ayaka, could be different than what another learner can do in that same 1 hour, right? If a person can study really fast, for example, and they're able to understand the course content quickly and complete their assignment and so on, they may still be succeeding and still be good at meeting their grade requirements and going through their program at an efficient rate, whether it's in an hour, and somebody else might need a whole week to do the same thing. I see, Ayaka. What could be the perception outside concerning the above? I don't think there's been any negative conceptions, Ayaka, because of our accreditation, because of the success rate of all of our alumni that do complete their program successfully. And you can check that out through our YouTube channel, from the testimonials from different alumni around the world, how it was able to help them, move up in their career and so on. So if you need more information and tailored information on this, I do recommend you reach out to our team. You can book a consultation with a senior Nexford application specialist to better understand. All right, guys, so we are wrapping up our call here. I know we ran over time. So if you need more information, you need more help, you can book a consultation call on nexforduniversity.com/NXU consult. You can email us at help@nexford.edu. You can also chat with our team on WhatsApp in the number listed here for more information. And I really look forward to everybody joining us, as soon as possible. Our next intake starts on the 1st of March, but you can enroll this month and choose to start your program on April 1 or May 1 as well. All right, and if I missed any questions, guys, I do apologize, but I thank you so much for joining us today, taking this time from your day or your evening to join this virtual tour. And I do hope you learned a lot, and I look forward to everybody joining soon. So thank you so much, and I see a thank you here from Leonie. Thank you as well. You're most welcome. I've enjoyed this session. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good day. So thank you again. Bye, everyone.